Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, my voice is a little better, but I think it's just gonna be bad for a while, but kinda realized I cleared the Yune Mythic Hero battle and then I didn't record it yet, and there's one day left, so let's get to it. So, this is the team I used, pretty messy solution, but don't really have the time to go find a cleaner solution, so we'll just have to go with this. Just running heavy blade steel just to show that it works with blade tomes. Some people just still don't believe it's a thing, but it is. If you didn't know that already, it makes it pretty darn consistent. Of course, if there's like dull ranged or something, rip consistency, but we're running Res Tactic Seal on Legendary 0 instead of our usual Earth Dance 3, because as you'll see, we'll need the buffs. The one thing about Prayer Wheel is that you have to use your turn to use Grey Waves to get the buffs, so that hurts a lot in content like this where you have to be quick and pick up kills back to back and stuff. So here's Tiki, running Ignis for the power, Breath of Fog to slay some dragons, and close defense to tank a little better. Then we have Veronica here, just our usual standard set, so let's get started here. This wasn't too difficult to figure out, honestly. It was mostly just a bit of AI manipulation and seeing how much I wanted to super try hard. I forgot to turn on animations, 10 out of 10. So we're gonna start here. As you'll see, having the Res Tactic buff is pretty useful here because we'll do 46 damage instead of 40. So when we're max buffed here, we do 52. So if we weren't max buffed, we would have not been able to two-shot this Axe Knight. Well, I say max buffed, but I don't have speed tactic. Well, I technically do, like I have Legendary Lyn, but I'm not gonna fodder off for speed tactic. It's not really worth it in my opinion. So here we're gonna have Attack Smoke put in some work, and of course Close Guard and all these things. Nino is going to barely miss the kill here, but it's not going to matter. It's not too relevant. And 100% totally calculated. Nino is able to live the Lance Cav and annihilate them out the window and have Dragon Fang ready, which is pretty darn useful because we have this pretty dangerous thief here with the cleaner, attack speed solo, and all that stuff. It's a pretty threatening unit, but because 100% totally calculated plays, we're able to one-shot this thief. Again, 100% totally calculated, no lie. Just an exact 74. Nothing to question there. Definitely not pure coincidence. So here's where the solution gets a little messy. We're gonna start using some heals and attacks from Veronica. So Tiki isn't able to one-shot this green Manakee even though she has 61 attack because HP inflation. So we're going to attack this Manakee and take her out with Tiki. I was able to I could just technically leave Tiki here and just end turn without doing any attacking, but it just was not clean because of the reinforcements, so I figured this version was slightly better, but not really. So this Sword Fighter has Guard, which is pretty handy because it avoids us proccing our Ignis, which you can argue is relevant here because if that Sword Fighter didn't have Guard, then Tiki would have procced Ignis. Ignis would be at 2 cooldown, and here we're gonna attack with Veronica again because Nino can't double the Bow Fighter, and Tiki can't double this Troubadour, but now she can. And as you can see, we don't kill, so it's kind of relevant that we use guard against the enemy and allow us to proc this Ignis to take out the healer in one round, because the healer can do more than one damage to Nino. So here, Desperation coming into play, allowing us to take out this blue archer without needing to heal in any sort of way. And we have our Dragon Fang ready again, which is going to be helpful. And we're just going to bait this axe cav here, because otherwise the axe cav definitely gets annoying with Emerald Axe against my other units. And the Moonbow is going to do a juicy 0 damage because Emerald Axe out of 10. And now we're in this situation where we're going to use a Veronica heal. Kinda unfortunate again, but I mean, what you gonna do? So we're going to, I guess technically it doesn't really matter where we heal from with Veronica. We'll just heal from here.
Do my best.
It's mostly AI manipulation on Yune, because she's kind of after Azura and Veronica. So now we're able to take out the red cav. I didn't show it, but Nino was like 2 damage short before getting buffed from one run KOing the red cav, which is a little unfortunate, but we're able to pick up the kill here, which is nice because the guy's advantage, so definitely a little annoying there. Now we're going to dance, and unfortunately we're going to burn our Dragon Fang on this Lance Dragon, but it's not going to matter in the end, so I'm not too concerned there. And we're just going to casually do quite a bit of damage to the Lance Dragon. And at this point, this blue flyer here is running Water Sweep, which is a little unfortunate because sure, it's pretty hard for a dragon or mage or whatever to counter back because that's pretty fast, especially if this flyer attacks adjacent to a fellow enemy unit. But with that Water Sweep, this blue flyer will not be able to one-shot Tiki, so we're going to live here by Sliver, and we're able to just keep going. So at this point, Yune and company are incoming, so we're going to bait this Mankeet that also has wind sweep. I don't know, it's kind of interesting builds, but at this point you can see we can't defeat the blue flyer, but then we just dance and kaboom, we double and kill. Well, this is thanks to Tiki's drive speed, allowing us to double. I think we are 1 speed short otherwise. Here this Mankeet's just gonna die to Tiki's Ignis. So, and doesn't actually do too much. So there we go. Breath of Fog putting in a lot of work with that renewal and all that stuff. And so here Yune is after Legendary Azura, but we can just go murder her with Nino. So yep, just another day of Dragon Fang spam. So yep, of course, technically speaking, I feel like there's a way I could get Nino to face tank that Glacies, but I don't really think so. Without some real serious memeing, at least I couldn't. But we're going to dance Nino here for the ultra overkill on this Lance Cav, and that's going to be the clear. As you can see, Heavy Blade just pretty much functioning pretty similar to Flashing Blade, but the thing with Flashing Blade is, of course, there's always those enemies in Abyssal content that are ridiculously fast, so sometimes it's useful. In some previous clears, I've used that to get better cooldown setup, but other times it just is not. You kind of need those charges, so using Heavy Blade's definitely a lot more consistent when enemy units aren't taking like dull range and stuff. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.